Hello and welcome to another episode of Diablo IV. I'm continuing to play through the Season 9th story, the Season of the Sins of the Horadrim. Now, full disclosure, this is actually another character. The previous episodes, 3 and 4 that I recorded, the audio messed up, so just for these two episodes, this one and the next one, I will be re-recording them with this new character. Unfortunately, you cannot go back to redo quests. Another thing of note is that there is actually a treasure goblin event going on, just so you guys know. So if there are any goblins all of a sudden and I beeline towards them, that would be why. I'll give more context to that in the 7th episode, which is the kind of seasonal episode after the story is complete. Anyway, we have Keepers of the Glen. Speak with Briona. I should return to Karagar and speak with Briona. She may have uncovered a means to purge Astaroth's blood once and for all. Have you made any progress with the blood?
Aye. We have the beginnings of a plan. This is Davish, a good friend of mine.
She tells me you're the one who felled Astaroth. I owe you a drink. Or 3.
We'll need to consult the other druids. Get them on board. In the meantime, keep looking for other blood relics.
Alright, so we're supposed to use a Nightmare Sigil to find a storeroom, retrieve a blood relic from the storeroom. So, the blood relic I recovered was but one of several, each a vessel of Astaroth's power hidden across Sanctuary. As long as these relics remain, so does Astaroth. Briona believes the Horadrim sealed these relics within strong rooms, protected chambers buried deep within Nightmare dungeons. I need to use a Nightmare Sigil to access these chambers. This might be the same text as previously, not quite sure, but we can speak with Davish as well. And he, I believe before this, he said a little thing about Akarat, so we can tell him, I saw Akarat's corpse myself. His pilgrims are being deceived.
You what? Really?
I wouldn't doubt them, personally.
Well, sure. That's got to be a hell of a journey, though. And all these people leaving behind their lives for it are going to be damn disappointed at the end, aren't they?
They're going to be a bit more than disappointed if they actually find Akarat, considering he has been corrupted by Mephisto. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, we can use one of the mini dungeon keys. This one has a Herodic strong room, so we'll do that. And another thing of note is I'm playing on Penitent. Now, I did that in the previous episode 3, 4, and I will continue in episode 5 and 6 when I play with my original character. But,
I hope whatever's here puts up a good fight.
I don't think so. So, I was able to play through Penitent. It was a little bit difficult at times fighting bosses, but as a whole it was relatively easy. Now that I'm replaying it and I have all the... Oh, this was quick. I have all the temperings and all that stuff, or the legendary manuals. It's a bit of a cakewalk, especially with, you know, all the different Herodic spellcrafts at max level. I mean, it's a bit trivial. We'll see. Maybe I'll die. You never know. There's that possibility. Now, unfortunately, I'm not really sure what I said all those episodes, because for me, it's been like a month since I recorded episode 3 and 4. Not quite, but close enough. So, lost footage, unfortunately. But at this point, the season has been out for quite a while. People are, I think, a bit disappointed. I'll get more into it when we actually get to later episodes, both talking about the story and talking about the season as a whole. I think the mechanic here, the Herodic Strong Rooms, is fun. It's kind of basically the Kurast Undercity, more or less. Only a bit more time, which is fine. If you don't have the expansion, then this is fun. If you do, it's, you know, whatever. It does give an incentive to continue to do Nightmare Dungeons, however, because this will continue to be here in the future as an additional mechanic. I hope the escalating nightmares exist as well, just like how there are Infernal Hordes. I think that would be good. Just give you another endgame boss, another kind of endgame mechanic to play around with, filling out Diablo IV, because right now there isn't a huge amount to do, and like 90% of the XP grind is doing the pit over and over and over again. So having other things that, you know, are somewhat fun makes sense and makes the game a bit better, in my opinion. Now, I'm kind of skeptical that, you know, the game is going to be all that much better next season. And I honestly think if it weren't for the content generation, I probably wouldn't play through the next few seasons. A big part of it's, you know, creating the content. Let's see if I can get up to tier 6. I'm a little bit skeptical, unfortunately. I think I might have messed up. Let's see if we can't. Maybe, just maybe, get there. I don't think so. Just barely. Oh, wait. Tier... Did we earn tier 6? So what happens is the storeroom actually closes when you do. And I think that was a different border as well. Pyrocasts. Right. Time for Astaroth to be doing some talking.
Is it true you put down Mephisto's dog, as you did my amalgam? Ah, how cruel. I wondered where the beast was. There is some other wretched thing guarding my cell. Mephisto imprisoned me, you see. A just reward for my betrayal.
Yeah, so he is not really on Mephisto's side, which you'd think an enemy of my enemy is my friend, but no dice, unfortunately. And I think this is a better, like, each season has kind of been villain of the week, right? Villain of the season. I think this is a much better choice in terms of impact compared to Belial, because Belial is, you know, one of the 7 evils. Like, he seems super important, and he's kind of trivialized. While Astaroth was, I think, created for Diablo IV. Maybe he existed in the lore prior. I'm not really sure. So, you know, him just kind of being an occasional villain is whatever, in my opinion. Let's see here. All right. So I will be doing this Nightmare Dungeon. See if I can find some goblins. Should take pretty quick. And if the goblins show up, maybe I'll show that. Or the butcher shows up. He shows up relatively easily. But if not, I'll probably make a cut right now. Oh, there we go. There's the butcher. Pretty easy. It's funny. Maybe I'll be able to show that on episode 7. But there is a time where I'm fighting Astaroth in the Escalating Nightmare, and the butcher was there, which was kind of nuts. Kind of a difficult battle. Here. So that was the butcher. No goblins, unfortunately. Would have been nice for the goblin event. But alas, I'll just have to press on, finish the dungeon. So we're making another cut where we talk with Riona. Alright, so to walk where spirits tread, return to Briona and Karagar. I should return to Karagar and speak with Briona. She may have uncovered a means to purge Astaroth's blood once and for all. Isn't that quite literally the text we had before?
Excellent. You found another blood relic.
Is that what that chill is?
Funny, they teleported over here because I guess someone else had been speaking with them, and then they were supposed to be over there. That's fine. Have you figured out how to get rid of the blood?
Astaroth's not the only bleeder who's dropped his rotten shite in our land. You remember Nerfane? His cursed blood still chokes the moors. Ever since you put him to rest, we've been purifying that blood, bit by bit, with a wolf spirit's help, Lutrid. We think she can help with Astaroth's blood too. The druids will call on her in our ritual. We'll need a Horadrim's help though, as the blood is still bound to their relics. That'll be you. Find the next relic and pay respects to the spirits of the wood. Light a candle Tidy the space, whatever feels right.
We need to find the Shrine of Sacrifice. Now, for those that don't remember, Nefane was a druid in this area. One of the bosses in Act 2, I believe, that you had to kill. Corrupted druid. And I think from his corpse, the steed, or the kind of three-headed dog monster thing the Astaroth rides, was spawned from. So, to walk where spirits tread, find the Shrine of Sacrifice. To prepare for the ritual, Brionna has sent me to complete a druid rite at the shrine east of Karagar. She wasn't specific about what I would find there. I think we can just kind of ride on over there. So I know how things are going to go, so I'm... Oh, the lag is really bad. I know how things are going to go, so I won't comment too much on the plans. But, yeah. See how the purging goes. I think, considering we're going to have to fight a boss at the end of the whole thing, I think that kind of answers the question. Performance-wise, I think the season hasn't been the best, put it mildly, but it has gotten a little bit better, I think. Maybe. Maybe I'm just talking myself into it. So, Rite of Sacrifice. Let's interact. Here, ailing beasts are put to the merciful knife in the sacrifice of blood. Gratitude is offered for their lives, each one a thread in nature's great weave. So you need to follow the wolf spirit. The wolf spirit Uldred appeared to me when I completed the first of the druid rites. Perhaps she is trying to show me something. I don't really feel like we did anything, but that's fine. I was expecting you to do the emote, thank you, like to show gratitude. Sometimes they have that kind of mechanic in well, in the different quests, which I think is fine. Kind of neutral on it. So we need to slay the demons. She howls. And we just need to keep following. Now I believe I have enough heroic knowledge for basically the remainder of the quests that I need to do in the re-record. I'll probably read some of the journal or the heroic stuff if this episode is short, which I think it will be. I already know what I'm doing, and my power level because of the redo is very, very strong, so I kind of blast through everything. So we're heading over there, alright? I could be cutting this, but you guys are going to be watching it with me.
Locked.
Do I? Oh yeah, I do not have a key. Complete the Rite of Resolve. Okay, I wonder where that is. The wolf spirit appears to me has gone off in the direction of the Umbral Woods. Yeah. Rite of Resolve. Interact. A sacred site desecrated. It must be cleansed of the foul corruption that poisons it. We don't have to do anything. We just read that, and that's it. Alright. This is still, I'm guessing... Yeah, I should follow the wolf. But where are we going now? Here? Alright. Probably fighting some more enemies. Yep. Slay the demons. I wonder if there's a dialogue. No. It just says it's heading somewhere. Now we go up here. This might be different from what I did last time. Let's see. I do not think this happened last time. I do not remember, because last time I had to actually go into the Oh, what is it called? The stronghold here. As I recall it. Complete the rite of reflection. Yes, okay. This is a place of introspection. To cultivate inner strength and resolve. Here, candles are lit to see the way forward. Ah, okay. Yeah, okay. Here we go, actually. So that is as I remember it. See, that's a problem with a month having passed. I don't quite remember. The wolf spirit has appeared to me, has gone off in the direction of Tuldulra. So I did that ahead of time. One of the few advantages of redoing it is you can kind of prep a little bit ahead of time. So, one thing I actually forgot to do when I got the stronghold is activate the teleportation. So we'll do that. Then I will head down here. Here we go. The Oaken Cavern. Enter the Oaken Cavern. There are other blood relics out there that still pose a threat to the people of Sanctuary. I should retrieve another one. It seems one was stashed in the Oaken Cavern under Tuldulra. So I guess, Donan put one in there. Way back, perhaps? Or one of the other druids, anyway. Inspect the statues of the Blood Eater. Yeah. Just look at them. Different wolves. Statue of the Blood Eater. You need to commune with them. Which seems to spawn some enemies. I'll put in the second one right there. And finally the third one.
What irony. To find the roots of little Tuldulra. Watered once again with my life blood. You can take me from this place. The druids can grow their little trees, but I'll be back to raise it all down again, whether it's in 1 year or 100 hence.
There we go. And I still have mixed feelings about the demons are basically unkillable. Kill them as many times as you want, they just come back over and over again. It depends upon like how long it takes for them to respawn. Oh, are we clipping through the floor? I think we are. What about right here? Okay, there we're not. If it was one of the cases where, oh well, anytime a demon is killed, his essence has to reform, and that takes at least decades, if not centuries, and the powerfuler the demon is, the longer it is, that would sort of make sense. Like, Mephisto took, what, maybe 60 years to reform to the state he's now, and he was still weaker than Lilith, for example. That I can sort of get behind, but Blizzard is never consistent, the rules are never explained, and it kind of makes me question how this society could ever function. So, to walk where spirits tread, return to Brion and Karagar. I should return to Karagar with the Blood Relic from Tuldulra. Blood Relic, and we do not have any text, which I think is a shame. They should have added some flavor text. But Blizzard being Blizzard.
Ah, those blood relics really suck the joy out of the air, eh?
They sure do, Davish. Alright, Brianna. The wolf spirit led me to a blood relic at Tuldulra.
No. Really? Donan had a blood relic at Tuldulra and they didn't tell us.
The Fane and Erida probably knew before they went spitting mad.
So we have to speak with Brianna in Tiramir. Nothing, meet me in Tiramir, nothing like that. Alright, that's fine. So we'll be doing that next episode, but I figured I would read some of the text quests. So we did to walk where spirits thread, I think. To purge the relics, I must first prepare for a ritual. And mystery archetype is the path to hell will be paved with the blood of demons. How they are to be slaughtered is yet to be written. And that is repeated many, many times. Like right here. Then we have text 5. To purge the blood, we must delve into the heart. Reopening the wound. That's what we'll be doing next. And we'll also be doing the unseeable demands their gaze. Also, next episode. So we're ending it here. I hope you guys did enjoy this one. Join us next time where I continue with more Diablo 4 and the seasonal story. I upload content 5 days a week. Diablo will continue. I have the schedule on my channel page if you're curious. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.